da una posata a prendere una palla o andare in bicicletta, perché con questa
Thank you
protesi
so
grazie
much,
al
Diletta.
polso
I
si
hope we're
riesce
going to have
a
the
chiudere la
time
mano.
for the
Non
questions.
possiamo
Like
pensare
just
di
a quick
educare
note
i
on
ragazzi
the
qui in Italia o in
digitization,
Europa
like in general,
dimenticando il resto del mondo.
how
L'idea è quella
important
di
it is for
sviluppare una
Africa.
crowdfunding con gare in rete per ottenere i
It has
fondi.
been
Tutta la scuola lavora all'offerta, la mettono a punti più grandi del liceo e alla fine si assegnano voti, ma al contrario.
hear me. I hope it's better now. But just coming back to digitization, how important it is for Africa. You know, there has been estimated in 2019 it created 1.7 million jobs. You know, like, and as you mentioned, Diletta, you know, like around half of the basically economy is informal economy. And we're gonna talk later a little bit, you know, like about the case studies and mobile payments. And this is very inclusive financial approach, like which is done in Africa. And again, we talk about women empowerment. We talk about including informal economy, and in financial values, the digitization brought $144 billion to the economic value of African continent. I think the number is impressive, you know, like, so I think it's important to continue and make Africa more resilient. Also, what you mentioned, the governance, the legal systems, and the infrastructure. But there's another one great organization, UNIDO, who is doing great job in helping and assisting and connecting the Western entrepreneurs, Italian enterprises, with African enterprises. So now I would like to give floor to Eleonora Rella and Aurora Cicilline from UNIDO to talk about what they do and also bring up some case studies on innovation technology in Africa.
Good afternoon to everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. So just to start, industrial development today is a very different issue from what it was 50 years ago. And the United Nations Organization for Industrial Development has been a witness of this interesting transition over the years. New digital technologies and advanced communication systems and stronger linkages between markets in different parts of the world created the conditions for this exponential technological progress that we see now. And this progress generated in turn new markets and new business models. The consequence is also that now we can see the startups and innovation ecosystems are acquiring a very relevant role in industrial development. And in the case of countries in the global south, and in particular for the African continent, this is generating incredible opportunities. For instance, the adoption of advanced technologies can enable the leapfrogging that was already mentioned before. And it's a process that consists in skipping the intermediate passages that historically characterized industrial development and adopting instead the latest technologies at disposal. So in this way, the process acquires a higher speed, and this is also what we're currently witnessing in a lot of countries in Africa, in both in key economic sectors, for instance, finance and agriculture, and also in the changes occurring in international cooperation projects. So indeed, the United Nations and NGOs, organizations at large, working in international development are also acknowledging the role of innovation for development as a powerful tool to reach the objectives of the Agenda 2030 of the United Nations.